What up gamers, Fence here, and welcome back to Shadowverse. So last time we began Kagura's story here with Indiscriminate Killer, Two Swordsmen, and Art of Decay. In this video, we'll be finishing up his story with Tsukikage, Aluzard, Kaguro, and Art of Rejuvenation. So here we go guys. Tsukikage is a psychotic murderer who indiscriminately cuts down his victims, and Kaguro is the swordsman who pursues him, but long ago, they were both sword-inhabiting spirits. Alright, let's do it. Let's see more about their
A
past.
blade is like water, not good warm. It must be cold. A blade is like water. It is meant to flow, to be swung. A blade is like water. A taste of it, and flowers of blood will bloom. Well now, shall we chat a little about us? We're a type of yokai. I suppose vengeful souls is an easy way to put it. A demonic sword which is killed and bathed in the blood of many. Through time, generation after generation, consciousness of its own emerged. That's us. In short, we were born to water the fires of this world. Joy, pride, the passions of living. All life experiences them. We are the water that smothers those desires. To kill, and kill, and kill. During the time I awoke, Velsar was mired in violence, an age of war. Today, everyone has gone soft, only pretending to wait for the chance to strike. Open warfare is a thing of the past. Ah, the past. Things were great back then. I cut and stabbed, and not a complaint in the world. Except this fool, Kagero. Detestable, and a lost cause. I loathe how he ruins each and every little thing. We must not murder. We must not take lives. How foolish. A pathetic joke. I am a blade. To cut and kill is my purpose. We argued and fought, time and time again. Sometimes he wins, other times I win. The score was tied. He is the bane of my existence, truly.
So they're evenly matched.
But the days where I won were undeniably the best. I can remember them so well.
Stop! Please stop!
I believe you are mistaken. This isn't something that can be halted. I cut the werewolf down as he
I'm begging you.
Oops.
I have a family.
You do now. Don't worry. I'll find them next and bring you all together in the end.
That's messed up.
I killed the dragon newt as he begged.
You're a yokai, aren't you? How can you betray us like this?
Whoever said we were allies? At least I never did.
I mean, when it comes to like the different yokais around here, like, I mean, they're all at war. I don't know why this guy's saying why he's attacking them, since it looks like everyone, like all the different yokai like races, are at war. Does werewolves count as the yokai? Because I don't really think of like werewolves as, you know, like the Japanese like spirits and stuff.
And I turned my back on the yokai. Ah, it felt so liberating.
But you know, I can see like, you know, spirits and the oni and the those bird guys and stuff. Yeah, I can see them as yokai. I don't know about the dragonutes though. Oh, you know what? Maybe he's just talking about like the stuff related to the oni. Okay. I thought when he said yokai, I thought he meant like, you know, the different races. But no, I think it's with the stuff like the Japanese exclusive spirits and yokai.
But the days where Kagero won were a true low point. Utterly depressing. Being defeated was depressing. Being cut down was depressing. Worst of all, though, being sheathed with no purpose, completely devoid of joy and pleasure. Kagero, why are you always so composed, so calm? It is abnormal. It is unusual. How loathsome. The hatred was too much to bear. The urge to kill him was insurmountable. In the darkness of my mind, I longed for a way to defeat him. Hundreds and thousands of times, I simulated our battle. And then it bloomed on me. The flowers of death within the darkness. There it was. A beautiful path of blood-red licorice. I must walk along this flower bed. That will reveal a way to kill him. In short, I experienced an enlightenment. And that was how the art of decay was born. An instantaneous two-strike technique. For as long as he thinks that is all it is, he'll never prevail. The technique exists to take down Kagero. It is also the
What?
proof that I'm the one and only.
Just for Kagero, like no one else?
In our next battle, I unleashed the technique with all my might, hatred, and intention to kill. Each and every bit of my energy was focused on striking him down. And I must say, I enjoyed myself for the first time ever. He lost his composure. I could feel the intent to kill and taste the desperation in him. I've never seen anything like it. It was completely outside my expectations. I was going to snatch his life, and he was going to snatch mine. In the end, we both fell. I've had wins, and I've had losses. But this was the first for a draw. And then, you see, something fantastic occurred. What's this? Have I gained my own form?
What does that mean?
What bliss! Now, we can truly kill each other once and for all.
Oh, were they... I guess they were fighting as, I guess, just spirits, but they never were in physical form like this?
Or so I thought.
Or I guess no, we saw more of the past where he was just hunting down those other, like, yokai and other creatures, right?
A part of it is my fault.
I don't know.
But he lost his memories. He's lost himself. I would feel no joy in cutting him down at this moment. I wish to kill him even if there isn't a point, but I can wait a little for the fruit to ripen. Kagero, you're an impediment, a hindrance. I'm myself. A single blade is what I am. That's how it should be. And here, a suitable battlefield for our duel. A blade is like water. It flows cold and feeds the flowers of blood. You who would reject that do not deserve to be a sword. So be gone. Disappear. I'll erase you. My long-sought wish will finally be realized. You have no idea how long I've been waiting for this day, Kagero. I will kill you.
Well, that's Tsukikage's past, but what about Kagero? Yeah, Alucard here. In order to lure Kagero into their final battleground, Tsukikage leaves behind a growing trail of corpses. And I guess somehow Alucard comes in, and you think he will recognize us? Wait, what the heck? We're playing as Tsukikage. I don't even have a card for him. He doesn't have a card. I hope it's... Yeah, I guess it's not gonna match, like, his theme, but it's okay.
Well, he should be arriving any time now. Come, Kagero. You fool.
So he's gonna fight Alucard, maybe.
What a boring
Oh, you know
age
what?
the world has fallen into. Left with nothing but these tiny, pathetic skirmishes. Are there no war fields or battlefronts?
You know, I just realized, so Alucard probably can take him on. You know, it seems like no one else could, you know, defeat him, except for, like, Kagero. But Alucard, he probably experienced this a bunch of times, and I feel like Tsukikage is going to get surprised on Alucard's skill. A swing of his sword, and blood arcs into the air. Tsukikage glares at the gruesome sight he created, only to sigh in boredom. Then a rustling sound. Unconcerned, Tsukikage remained still. He knew from the moments that they made a noise that, whoever they may be, they were not the opponent he seeks.
You're that savage they're talking about!
How could you do such a thing? What the hell is it you want?
Tsukikage turns to face the new visitors. The features compromising his face and undeniably beautiful, or are undeniably beautiful. Long eyelashes, bright pupils, lips like flower petals. And yet, his vulgar smile and abnormal aura surrounding him speak to the contrary.
I want to battle to the death with him. I want to take his head off his neck and prove that I'm the real one. What
The real
hell
one.
are you talking about? A trail of corpses. That is how he'll know my location. Just follow the scent of blood. Plus, he is a complete fool. He won't act unless circumstances demand it. Like stopping someone from being killed. That kind of nonsense. He needs to be backed into a corner, so that there is no place to escape but the battlefield. What a fool. We were created for battle. That is the sole reason for our existence.
Tsukikage's words became nothing more than a rambling monologue. The yokai failed to find meaning in his words, nor do they have any intention to. Instead, their fists tremble with anger, they quiver with rage at this arrogant man who has murdered many of their kin.
Enough! I can't take this anymore. I will have my revenge.
A grand statement, but turning them into reality is another matter. Shut your mouth! Nothing is more boring than cutting the weak. But you know what?
The yokai attack, but being fueled purely by rage, failed to even graze their target. Besides, when it comes to rage and hatred, he is the second to none. Sword drawn, blade swung, body sliced.
The flowers of blood are beautiful nonetheless. How much longer until I get a taste of this with him, I wonder?
Tsukikage's sword has once again bathed itself in blood, and in it shines the reflection of a truly vulgar smile.
Even I'm still not used to this face yet.
The swordsman wipes the blood off his blade and begins to take his leave when a scent, one he could never mistake, wafts up to his nose. Oh wait, are we going back into the past? And we're gonna replay that scene from, like, Tsukikage's perspective?
Oh?
A dense aroma of blood, heavy and thick.
What could this be? Perhaps someone the same kind as me?
Oh wait, never mind. It's Alucard. I mean, of course, the chapter name is called Alucard. Tsukikage follows the scent, leading him to a curious man standing alone. The stain of countless slaughters linger about him, a truly appalling aroma, but despite this, the man expresses no murderous intent, not a hint of hostility whatsoever. Fascinated, Tsukikage's mouth morphs into a twisted smile.
You there. What are you doing?
All right. I almost forgot.
Ooh.
Why are you here? All alone and forlorn.
So yeah, I'm guessing he's been through this before, you know? You almost forgot.
This is a dead end.
A dead end. A sensible conversation fails to establish between the two, however, Tsukikage simply smiles nonchalantly and continues on.
Oh? Are you inebriated?
Your name is... What was it again?
Have we met before? Oddly, not a single scratch on you if we did. But no matter.
Tsukikage's blade speeds through the air. The curious man draws his own sword. At last, the man shows some energy of life.
My. So there are still some embers burning in you. Exactly what I had hoped.
No matter how many times the cycle repeats, you do not change one bit.
So yeah, he has been through this before.
Of course. I am and can only be myself.
I approve.
What a coincidence. I do too. Quite interesting, I must say. Allow me to test you out.
You are welcome to try.
Alright, here we go. Let me pull up my seat for this. Alright. Well, yeah, we got Alucard again. Dude, Alucard is after this. He's the last leader that we gotta play. I'm pretty excited for that.
You're quite an interesting find.
Yeah, we're playing as
Do
him.
not change one bit.
We're playing as Tsukikage. Yeah, that's very interesting. And we got Kaguro. Let's pretend that Kaguro is Tsukikage. We'll just pretend because you know.
Allow me to bestow a crimson kiss.
Like he doesn't have his own card. I know he's got his own leader, but no card.
No other way. There's no retreat.
Oh shoot.
Tonight.
Let's go for this.
The banquet shall proceed.
Oh, this had rush. Oh well.
This is my home. You are my food.
I mean, I can always do this if I want, but now let's save that evolve for next time. Let me go for this,
Take all 3 rounds.
and I guess I can do this.
There's no other way.
That was
Destroy you.
delightful.
Yeah, I should have destroyed that
Check out my fancy footwork.
that vampire.
I won't hurt
I just did not realize it had rush,
too much.
I have had enough.
or I forgotten.
Oh my, this packs more trouble than it's worth.
The moon is beautiful tonight.
Right. Let's go and evolve you.
The eye of the demon is upon me.
Give me your neck, please.
Then we get that evolve effect.
Enjoys a walk.
And then I think I'll do this with the Yukiona.
Close your eyes. Succumb to the cold.
Nice.
Your contract.
And then we can do this card here and evolve it, just so we can get that effect. If I feel like it. I'm not sure. Accelerate the summon. I mean, these are the same cards here. I mean, I feel we're close to turn 9. Maybe we can just keep on playing this card like twice, like on 9 and 10. Yeah, turns 9 and 10. And yeah, I can just stall out maybe. Yeah, I can stall out. I guess I'll play you and evolve. Should I evolve now, or should I play like this against one of these, or like, yeah, to you? Oh no, wait, maybe to you. I don't know. No, you know what? We'll do this first. Oh man, another one? Jeez. Okay. Then I guess I'll do this.
Say goodbye to your life.
We destroyed 5. We can draw 2 cards again. You know what? Let's do this. Why not? In my turn. Yeah, if I want, I can just play maybe 1 acceleration of this. I don't think I need 3.
My friend.
Intriguing.
There's a wave coming. Hold on to your cards.
Alright, we got too many cards now. We gotta be careful about this stuff. What shall I do?
There's no other way. There's no retreat.
Let's play this.
There's no other way. There's no retreat.
Hey, nice. And then if you want, we can, you can accelerate 1. Or, who do I play? Oh yeah, we get the Soul Strike too. If you want to pull that off. But I'd rather wait for the, the X to go off. You know what, yeah, we can play you.
There's no other way. There's no retreat.
And then, We can maybe play one.
Don't get careless.
I'll have to destroy myself.
Good draw.
Right then. Yeah, we can maybe win with just a soul strike. We don't need to like if he doesn't gain any health back. Cause yeah, we're at 10 already.
It's beautiful tonight.
Oh shoot, no. Never mind. Our hand is full. And he got some health back. No wait, we can still win. We got Storm.
I'll discipline you down to your soul.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid.
Oh wait, we need a target for this. Well, I guess it's fine, you know, we're not playing as Kagero. I don't feel the need to, you know, use, I guess, his card. We'll do this. Oh wait, I can just play this card, as well. Forgot about you.
I'll discipline you down to your soul. Don't be afraid.
Alright. Oh, what does that card do? Oh, snap.
Wait.
I forgot about this card. I used to play this card a lot.
Wait. What's this?
Mercy.
Yeah, I remember this card. I guess we'll do Soul Strike, yeah.
I walk the righteous path.
Hey, there we go. I was gonna plan to play Gensetsu, but nah. Alright.
You blossomed beautifully.
Alright, solo mission done.
The feel of my blade sliding through your flesh. It is fantastic. This marks the end. And this concludes the fight.
Splendid.
You truly are a strange one. You are so very much weak. So why then do you smell of blood?
Once the stain is set in, it cannot be removed.
Sorrow overtakes, demands face, regrets, resignation, emotions that Tsukikage cannot comprehend. To him, the smell of blood is a great honor, the proof of one's purpose. There is no sorrow in death.
Oh, you're hiding your true strength. You have but one life. You should give more thought to how you use it.
I don't know about
Now is
one.
not the time to be holding back.
I remember now. Your name is Kikage.
My, where did you hear that name?
From you.
We have battled to the death many times before. I had learned your name then.
Tsukikage searches through his memories, but nothing comes to mind. Firstly, if they truly had battled to the death, it would not make sense how both remain breathing today.
Why, I have no memory of that.
As for what you are, I do not recall. Or perhaps I never knew.
Trying to understand the man's words is like trying to grab smoke. Impossible. But Tsukikage is amused, for they are similar but also different. And it makes Tsukikage want to kill him all the more.
I myself. A single blade is what I am. If you don't feel like fighting for real, that's fine. I've taken a liking to that scent of yours, so I'm feeling generous. What's your name? I'll put it on your gravestone.
Aluzard.
A lovely name it is. I'll make sure your death is just as exquisite.
Ah, right. Your blade.
My sword will guide you through the veil onto the red floral path. Behold, art of decay.
Was magnificent.
With his back and abdomen slashed, the man silently collapses onto the ground. His blood spills out into the shape of a blood-red flower. So is he really dead? I wonder if he's really dead, because he said earlier he said dead end. So I'm wondering if this means that, you know, going down this path, like he knows he's going to lose to Tsukikage.
Beautiful. You blossomed beautifully. I must say, you were really something. You were the first to meet gazes with me before my strikes landed. Fascinating. Truly fascinating. I shall engrave your name here.
The tip of his sword flutters about lightly, etching letters into the ground and marking a grave for the fallen man.
It was a pleasure. Now, that fool Kagero. It is about time he reaches me with a strength and resolve.
Without another care in the world, Tsukikage heads for his next destination. To him, his newest victim is already a thing of the past. Time passes, then without a sound. Hey, the one Tsukikage had been waiting for finally reaches the scene.
This is...
Kagura looks down at the corpse. The way the abdomen, back, and arm are scarred, it is obvious who the culprit was.
Tsukikage.
Having heard the stories, he should have known what to expect, but even so, the sight is so gruesome beyond imagination. Tsukikage must be stopped, Kagura recites in his heart, and inside it, a fire ignites.
I'm sorry he did this to you.
Kagura crashes down to close the fallen man's eyes. In that very moment, he notices something peculiar. The corpse's body, its mouth frozen in the shape of a peculiar smile, was on its side facing to the left, and the man's right arm was stretched out, pointing to something half hidden by the name scratched into the ground. Footprints. A person cut down from the front would lie facing up. A person cut from behind would lie facing down. That is simple logic. Yet this body is facing to the left. Why?
Horizontal lines carved into their back and chest. And that's not all. I even saw bodies missing their arm.
Their arm?
Indeed. Left or right, but always one arm.
It is all coming together.
Okay, so I wonder if like the arm that he cuts off, like the one that is still intact, is like pointing to the direction that Tsukikage went, maybe? The inexplicable way the body is positioned, the footprints it seems to be pointing to, and more important than anything, Tsukikage's wrath. If this technique was devised solely for the purpose of killing
I
Kaguro,
see the secret behind his technique. Art of decay.
Kaguro closes the body's eyes and stands up. Now confident in his suspicions, he walks onward to find his fated opponent. He repeats in his heart the name that was etched into the ground, promising to avenge the man for the discovery Kaguro owes him.
Alizard, it is thanks to you that I am now prepared. I will slay him without fail. May you rest in peace.
Okay. Yeah, so I do wonder if that is what he means by didn't, you know, like, you know, when he meets Tsukikage, he knows he's gonna die. Oh wait, Kaguro. Kaguro finally catches up with Tsukikage, who begins filling the blanks of his foe's lost past. Wait, did I miss something here? I've done this, right? I feel like I've done this. Like, yeah, we did 3, right? We should have done 3. I don't know, just... I'm trying to remember from last time. I recorded, like, maybe the previous video, like, around a week ago from this recording. I thought there would be more battles. I thought it might be longer. I guess not. But here we go. Kaguro, let's go. It flows red, brimming with the force of life. It colors the battlefield a sickening shade of rouge. It sticks everywhere, warm and vicious, and it is all that remains of the countless lives lost. Fresh blood, the smell of which enshrouds all. The yokai sense it, as do the dragonutes and the werewolves. They know that members of their kind have been slain, and they hunger for vengeance. But none dare to draw near the scene of the crime. No creature of reason could withstand the stench of so much blood. Only 2 can willingly stand in a place such as this. The culprit himself and his mortal enemy. Tsukikage's mouth transformed into a crescent, his mouth a bottomless black pit, and his teeth an eerie shade of white.
Finally. You finally made it.
The sword on his hand quivers. He lets out a sharp breath, struggling to keep his exhilaration under control.
I've kept you waiting.
Kaguro scowls. His porcelain smooth skin trembles faintly, beads of nervous sweat running down his face.
I'm here to take you down.
His drawn sword trembles. Fear hangs thick in the air.
That face of yours is looking finer than before. Perhaps the bait I scattered around worked.
Mm.
Bait? You would call life bait? I would indeed. I get to enjoy the pleasure of killing and witness you sharpened by the sight of corpses. 2 for the price of 1, right? That's the thing about life. It exists to be snatched away. Nothing else could explain these fantastic circumstances around here.
Tsukikage's cackling is callous and sadistic. The victim of this abuse simply grimaces and speaks, his voice tinged with bitterness.
I've remembered a little about what you are and about what I am. I've stopped you and your cruelties. I've thought you must be slayed. I am your enemy. You could not be more wrong in what you are doing. Life deserves to be respected. Tell me just one thing. Why do you wish to challenge me so badly?
Allow me to correct your words. You cannot kill me. There will be no challenge taking place. You're asking why, but isn't it obvious? Let's talk about you instead. How's that memory of yours? Have you recalled much?
Memories of my past remain blurred.
A pity. Though I'm probably the one that took them.
What do you mean?
It means exactly what it sounds like.
I understand now. You're just an indiscriminate murderer.
The very same could be said about you.
There is just one thing that I do not understand about you. You have great skill at your disposal. Why not use it for justice?
I mean, he probably wants the challenge, or maybe he's bored, I'm guessing.
What now?
Art of decay. Right now, it is a terrible, sinister technique. However, if utilized in the right way, it could save lives. Tsukikage, why did you fall to the dark side?
Oh my gosh.
You really have no idea.
That laugh, though.
Why did you fall to the dark side? I didn't fall. I am the dark side.
He is.
Save lives? What a joke. An utterly laughable joke. You want Art
whoops.
of Decay severs lives, not saves them. The blade exists.
You want to say nothing,
to
nothing
split
at all.
You and I apart.
I do not understand the meaning of your words.
Well, then I'll spell it out for you, Kagero. Listen closely. You are me.
What are you saying?
You still can't figure it out? How many times do I need to repeat myself? You are me.
I actually don't get it.
That is precisely what I do not understand.
Me too. Is it like with like, yeah, now I remember her name, Seka. Is it like her with the tail and, you know, it's being its own person?
Wrong again, fool. You're just refusing to accept the truth. You and I, we're spirits who dwell in swords. Vengeful souls that have no form of our own. A single sword held us both. I inhabited the blade, and you the sheath.
Oh, okay. So,
We were two souls sharing one body. But I don't need, nor do I want anyone else around.
No, that cannot be.
okay, so he was a sheath before and he was the blade. And I guess that counts as like one body of a sword.
You can turn away from the truth, but it will still be there. We fought over and over, all the battles we had in the spirit world. Whichever of us won would gain control of one day.
whoops.
I could no longer
Come
stand
on.
it.
Gotta
So
stop
we
miscooking.
dueled to the death. It ended with us both destroying each other, and we split apart.
So, whichever one of us would gain control of our body. And I hated when you were the victor. Oh, so they were fighting in the spirit world, and whoever wins, they would always take over the body. I guess maybe be both, the blade and the sheath. But one day, you couldn't stand it. So we duel to the death. It ended with us destroying each other. And we split apart, okay.
Now, there are two of us, blade and sheath as two separate entities. I received this body, this face. I had to learn how to move and walk again. But the body you have is the original.
Oh. So this is like the body they're fighting over. It's Kaguro's body. And then this over here is like his own. Like this was newly made when he woke up that one time. And when he said that he has his own form. Wow, that's pretty interesting.
Lies. None of this can be true.
I mean, what other source do you have, Kaguro? You lost your memories. I would trust the crazy man, even though he's crazy.
Your head is as rigid as your moves. A fool even amongst fools. Listen well. Why do you believe your sword cannot be used to kill? Because you're the sheath.
That makes so much sense. I mean, yeah. The sheath is just not, it's not meant to be, you know, used to kill. But as a blade, yeah. Wow. Yeah, this is very interesting. I think it's very interesting.
Why does your body reek of blood? Because I've killed using that very same body.
No. These hands have never killed anyone.
Are you so sure about that? Perhaps your mind is forgotten, but I bet your body can recall every last slice. Go ahead, recall that sensation. Remember how it felt. It's still there. I know it. In your palms, in your arms. The feel of slicing into someone and terminating their life. I cut the werewolf down as he fled. I killed the Dragonute as he begged.
Okay, no wonder it's been
And I
shadowed
turned
out.
my back on the yokai.
Are they going to reveal it's Kaguro here?
But that cannot be. With these hands,
With those very hands, you spilled an ocean of blood.
Wow. What a great plot twist. I love that. Like, I like the whole lore behind this. It's like, you know, with Sekka's. But I think this is cooler. You know, I think just the concept of it is cooler. Anyways, the last one for this video, Arts of Rejuvenation. Kaguro and Tsukikage, two souls that once dwelled within a single sword. Both warriors ready for their weapons for the final showdown. So yeah, Kaguro is like the spirit of the, I guess, the sheath? Like he's inside the sheath, like his spirit is inside the sheath or lives inside the sheath. And then Tsukikage lives inside, like his spirit lives inside the blade. Yeah, very interesting. I like this. The truth is revealed, Kaguro's past exposed. They are one another, they dwelled in the same sword as two halves of one whole. The two were once together, but an all-out battle between them broke the sword into two parts, the blade and its sheath. They broke the sword. Oh wait, no. I thought they counted as, I thought when they said, you know, they were one, I thought they counted like the blade and the sheath as like one. I guess they were both in the sword once, but then after when he got tired of, I guess, losing, that's when it's separated between the blade and the sheath. Okay. Two were once in this one in the same. The scent of blood that stains Kaguro's body belonged to them both.
Now that's a face worth remembering. How delightful.
I have killed with these hands.
With those very hands. Now do you finally understand? We're the same, you and I. We're both brutal, indiscriminate killers. But being the same is so very boring. Loathsome, in fact. Does this pain you to realize? Does it make you feel bitter? But the pain you feel is nothing compared to my hate. Do you know how agitating it was, not being able to control my own body? Even more detestable was that our skills were split even. That's why we traded victories. When I won, I got control of the body. When you won, the opposite was true. 50-50, as even as could be.
I wonder if he kept count though.
That's why I had to develop that technique. With it, I can finally be rid of you and do as I please.
So he wants to fully control the body. But he has his own now. Why bother? Do you really want the body back, or I mean, you got your own look and stuff.
Art of decay. It is what sets you and I apart. It is the key to my victory. It is the technique that will extinguish your life.
I guess, yeah, he just really doesn't like Kagero here.
Once you're dead, I can truly be free. Prepare yourself, Kagero. I'm going to end you!
Tsukikage's angry roar quickly turns into a tempest. His hair dances in the air with every step. Sweat slips down his exposed forehead. Faint tears can be seen in his eyes. Even in the face of such a sight, Kagero's hands firmly grip his sword.
This body. I remember now. The sensation of the people I killed.
Ooh.
I killed people that fled. People that begged. People who called me a friend. Lives were lost by these hands. No one was left alive. It fills me with such sorrow.
Are you going to start crying?
Tsukikage, what do you intend on doing once you have killed me?
Is it not obvious? The same as now. Kill, and then kill some more.
He should try going for the Lord of Darkness.
Eventually, the world will change. Each and every soul will glare and tear at one another. And bring back the exciting age of warfare and bloodshed.
I love the laugh.
I see. If so, I have no time for tears. You shall not be the cause of any more suffering.
And? What is that supposed to mean?
It means exactly what it sounds like. This is a conflict between you and I. No one else needs to be involved. Being hurt by you. Hurting you. They are my burden to bear. The sorrow. The misery. I will not let anyone else undergo these feelings.
What I do with anyone else doesn't concern you.
It certainly does. Even the fact that I have reached you were not the results of my power alone. You've came so far by killing people, severing ties. But I've gone this far through connecting with people. Tsukikage, let's end this.
No matter. I was waiting for you to show me some fire in your eyes. I didn't hone my skills so that I can kill you at your weakest. I want to best you at your strongest, in a fair match. Back when we were still one, a defeat simply meant a short sleep. But this time is different. You won't wake up from this one. Die, and forever disappear from my sight, Kagero.
Tsukikage, my other half, we are one. Hence why I must stop you.
You disgust me. A mere sheath is no sword. A sword never unsheathed is but a stick.
A drawn sword is but cold steel. Neither good nor evil.
Oh wait, isn't this back to the beginning?
For your duty forgotten.
And the path you walk gone astray.
Thus, you must fall!
I do like his unlimited blade works going on. This katanas. Alright, here we go, guys. We got a battle, the final battle. Ooh, let's see how this all ends out. So I don't know, was that from the past? Like, I thought maybe he lost here and then woke up at the beginning.
I walk the righteous path.
Like he had a loop. But I don't think he had a loop. I think it's when they separated. That's when he woke up at the beginning. I don't think he had his own loop, like the cycle. What do I do here? I'll save this just in case I draw a card that... Yes, okay, good. It's got one defense. So yeah, if you don't know with this card, if you use this on a card that has one attack or defense, normally you would draw one random Shadowcraft follower, but because it has one defense, I can draw two.
Take all 3 rounds.
now engrave your name on your gravestone.
Ooh. All right. Two skeletons. Ooh, what do I do here? Can't be attack. I think I'd rather play this than maybe Wicked, you think? Ooh, yes, okay. Hopefully he doesn't destroy this so I can attack directly. Okay, good. I can deal 4, like, right away. If I feel like it. With this, though... Man. I can use this to banish this guy so he doesn't have his last words anymore. Maybe I should save it? Well, he can't be attacked. I think for now we'll just play this.
The banquet shall proceed.
Let's not attack. I don't want him to, you know, get the other hounds out. Because yeah, if this guy goes down, he summons a more powerful version.
Ladies and gentle ghosts, follow me.
Oh, yep. And I think that's the most powerful version here. He has no more last words. Okay, I guess that's not bad. We can just directly attack him if you want. Yeah, we can do, if you want, we can play this. Oh, no, wait, I should evolve.
The eye of the demon is upon you.
Prepare yourself.
Okay.
A monster enjoys amusement.
Yeah, I love this job. Of course I do.
Should I attack directly? No, I'll just, yeah, I'll attack directly. I'll just have him maybe just go after my guys.
What are you hiding inside?
Oh no, he gains health back. Frick. Like if we destroy that thing, he gains health back. Well, actually, maybe it's not too bad because I can use the this one. And yeah, having this guy around is not bad too. It's fine. Wait, what? Oh shoot, it didn't work. Alright. If it has 2 defense or less. Shoot, that was my bad. That was my bad.
You will bloom beautifully under my blade.
We'll take 5 to the face. Yeah, my bad, my bad, my bad. At least he's getting rid of his copies of the, that Ruin Blade guy. Hey, we got Kagero here. Let's go and play... Dang, I want to summon 4. Maybe we can do a combination here.
There is no other way. There is no retreat.
The banquet shall proceed.
I can do this if I want, or should I summon another one? I'd rather restore defense, yeah. Oh look, we got Kagero again. I feel like I want to evolve to destroy this guy.
There is no other way.
He's a bit dangerous to have around.
My fate.
Okay, hopefully I'm doing okay. I feel like I've been messing up a bit here.
Give me your neck.
Oh, he has his own. Oh my gosh, I just realized that now. Frick, that guy has Storm now. That's okay. I can use the Forlorn here. Or should I use this? Well, no, I'd rather evolve. What is the Soul Strike count right now? I wish I can see it. Oh wait, maybe we can see it from here. Oh, here we go. Oh, we just need 3 more. Okay, so what we can maybe do is do this, because that's a lot of damage. Do that.
It's beautiful. There is no other way. There is no retreat.
So we got a Soul Strike. We need 2 more to be destroyed. I guess I'll play you. I think it's fine. Wait. Yeah, summon 3.
They'll feast in the moonlight.
Oh man, the health recovery though is annoying. Well, end our turn there. Maybe we can do some big damage with Jinsetsu here.
Yoink. Those bones are mine.
Oh no, you got this card here. I don't like this card. Okay, what do I do here?
And I hold you.
I need to destroy everyone. I can do this now.
I walk the righteous path.
Nice. What should I do? What if I play you? Whenever an allied one-tailed fox attacks, give it 2 attack. And yeah, we can summon 4. Okay, hold on. Maybe we can do this.
The moon is beautiful tonight.
Then do this. Then Gensetsu here.
The demons are out to play.
So we should get 3 attack when we attack with our guys here.
The banquet is in full
Hey.
swing. The banquet is
Look at
in
this.
full swing. Entertained yet?
There is no other way.
Nice, look at
There
this.
is no retreat.
Ooh, I might be able to win very soon.
Does this outfit make me look too moany?
As long as he doesn't heal himself up.
Take all 3 rounds.
Okay. I think we pretty much win here.
I'll discipline you down to your soul.
Let me do this.
I walk the righteous path.
The banquet is in full swing.
Can I win with Kagero here?
The banquet is in full
Oh, I can.
swing.
Yay, Kagero. Good job finishing it off.
This can't be. This can't be.
Hey, nice. All right. I know I can win with the other guys. I just want to win with the character card.
I'm truly sorry.
Nice. All right, guys. Swords endlessly clash over and over, laying hits at one after another and ringing the blades indefinitely on. Flashes of steel, flickers of sparks. Each strike illuminates glimpses of the 2 swords. Tsukikage manifests of desire, the sword's blade. Kagero manifests of reason, the sword's sheath.
You lack elegance.
The rhythmic beats of Tsukikage's footsteps sing the song of death, the dance of which is beautifully cruel. The earth trembles under Kagero's foot, pure manifestations of might, of power, of force. Entirely different, entirely incompatible, and yet their swords meet as equals on the battlefield, drawn together by the magnetic hand of fate.
So detestable, it's almost nostalgic.
Indeed. Each strike resonates and reverberates within me.
I must kill you.
I must stop you.
Ooh. Yeah, this game does a good job of, like, you know, even though it's like a visual novel-like style, like with the storytelling, they always do a good job of, like, just having them look like they're actually fighting, like the sound effects, the moving, like the movement. But anyways, direct strikes, upward slashes, thrusts, counters, countless techniques string together, accelerating even faster and faster. Tsukikage brazenly leaps backwards, not to evade, but as a sign, a display of his power to his opponent.
Loathsome. Despicable. But that's what makes the hunt all the more thrilling. Now, the end is nigh, Kagero. Your time in this world ends here.
Kagero nods quietly in response. No longer is there any fear to be found in his gaze.
I shall prevail.
Thoughtless, reckless, pointless. My sword art represents the sum of my existence. Now, it's time I dyed the world in perfect red.
Tsukikage's body sinks down low like a compressed spring the moments before it snaps. Kagero mirrors his opponent, sinking low in turn, pointing the tip of his right foot straight down.
My sword will guide you through the veil onto the red floral path. Behold,
In this instant, the two paths of life and death entwine.
art of decay!
The secret behind Tsukikage's technique is unbeknownst to all. In the dark recesses of his thoughts, Tsukikage expected to duel with his counterpart until the end of time, but one day he awoke with a realization. The key is not in the swordsmanship per se, but rather the steps, the footwork. That is where the true nature of Art of Decay lies. Tsukikage could see it, a path of blood-red licorice in full bloom. The flowers are, of course, just visions. Tsukikage's own sense of killing visualizes them as signals, as beckoning pathways for certain death. Follow the blood-red road, unleash a deadly strike, and make bloom the flowers of blood. It is an unescapable technique. The first kick off the ground is so quick, so powerful, a numbing shock wave paralyzes the target, a preemptive strike. With a speed imperceptible to the eye, Tsukikage disappears from the enemy sight and slips right into their blind spot, unseen by the immobilized target. The technique is completed with two lightning-fast strikes. That is the Art of Decay, born of the darkest malice, and the victim of which, this time, is Kagero. Or so Tsukikage thought? In the very moment Tsukikage kicked off the ground. Ooh, he was not the only figure that disappeared from sight. The two of them disappeared simultaneously. They moved so quickly that everything, even the lights of the moon and the shadows themselves, lost track of them. Only the switch of their swords slicing through the air could be heard. Ooh, I heard something that sounds very gutsy. What? An instant later, the two of them reappeared once more. So I'm guessing it's one of those things where, they both hit at the same time. And then at first, they both look fine. And then one of them will, kneel down and, I guess, die or whatever.
Impossible!
Yes. Tsukikage's voice sounds weak, as though his very soul has been crushed.
How? This can't be!
How? Tsukikage, you said it yourself. That we are one and the same. Twice I have experienced the technique. There is nothing you can master that I cannot. In addition, they say that dead men tell no tales, but the corpse of one man told me everything I needed to know.
Oh yeah, right,
The key
Alucard.
to your technique is the movement.
Connecting with people, huh?
Art of Decay simultaneously strikes the front and back of your opponent. However, the secret to this technique is not magic, but of exceptional swordplay and footwork. You step towards your opponent at an angle, and then rotate your body, with the toes of your extended foot as an axis. You make one strike there to the front, and then another strike to the back as you rotate out.
Wow.
By making two strikes from the side before the victim notices, you can simultaneously cut their abdomen and back in one move. After I puzzled out your secrets, all I needed was to do the same. It is this very body in which you had honed your skills. Meaning, the movements of it are embedded into these muscles, carved into these bones.
I shouldn't be surprised. This is your specialty after all.
So yeah, I guess he
Going back
recognizes
into
it
a corner
because
facing certain doom.
I'm guessing he's done it in this body,
Managed to see what
maybe.
you needed to know.
Like the Art of Decay. Tsukikage had always known, but he never wanted to admit it. The reason why a sheath, which does not cut, could match up against a blade so experienced in the arts of slaying was because Kagero was an expert at reading the minds of others, seeing through his opponents. If Tsukikage is the ideal blade, one that can cut through anything, then Kagero is the ideal sheath, the one that provides total protection.
How frightening. How detestable. You've always been that way. for ages upon ages.
Kagero's counter was perfect. Tsukikage witnessed it with his own eyes. The very moment Tsukikage stepped onto the path of blood-red licorice, Kagero did the very same. The shockwaves of each other's first step clash and cancel one another. They swung their blade at precisely the same time with the same trajectory. They spun their bodies like tops, both anchored on the toes of their leading foot. They carried out the same rotation. and dude, made me cough. I was trying to read fast before it disappeared. They carried out the same rotation and made the same two lightning quick slashes. So they did the same thing pretty much.
There was only one way to keep pace with you. Trace the same steps.
Yeah.
There was only one way to defend against your blows. Follow the same strokes.
But I wonder, so did they not hit each other or what? They both seem fine. But it seemed like, I guess maybe Tsukikage is surprised that Kagero did not get hit. I'm assuming that because they both, you know, did the same move, the Arts of Decay, that maybe they miss each other.
There was only one way to surpass your technique. Master it myself.
But what was that last strike? I hear it sounds very like you're cutting through flesh. So I'm guessing Kagero somehow did something different. He improved it, maybe? Red flowers bloom, glistening beneath the moonlight, but they are not the red licorice born of Tsukikage's menace. It is fresh blood, dripping from the mouth of the malicious sword.
We were equal in strength, but now I've surpassed you.
Damn it. I can still hear its echoes in my ears.
At the climax of their fight, Tsukikage had heard a curious sound. A ringing sound at the moment Kagero stepped forward, like a sword being returned to its sheath. The fate of the duel had been decided at that very instant.
You melded my technique with Yaido, didn't you?
Ah.
You sheathed and redrew your blade with your slash.
You sheathed and redrew your blade with your slash. I mean, I guess I'm not familiar enough with Aido. I know that's a real thing. But I guess that's a technique that he mixed with the Arts of Decay. I really like this whole, you know, this book description, like, I guess, dialogue here. Yeah, it feels so detailed, like, it's just talking about, like, the swordsmanship in general, you know? Like, it's very descriptive. Like, I can see it, like, how it's being done. Like, the Art of Decay, pretty much, it's just really fast, where he would slash the fronts first, and then use his foot to rotate himself to the back. And then slash the back really fast, so yeah, it just looks like one move pretty much. If their strikes were truly equal, they should have cancelled out, but Kagero had added in an extra burst of momentum. The thrust of a sword is being unsheathed, and the result was clear. Kagero had been the faster sword. Ooh, man. It's like one of those, you know, like the high noon, like western, like, you know, sunset draw, whatever.
I can't believe you did it. At the last possible moment, you overcame your pathetic, passive nature. An original strike of your own.
Tsukikage falls to his knees, the bewitched sword drops from his hand. His eyes look not up to the moon, but down to the earth, being stained by his own blood.
I'm going to die by my own technique that I myself created. Will you then prattle on about it being karmic justice? I still haven't killed enough, haven't slaughtered enough. I haven't lived enough.
We are one sword with two souls. As your sins are my sins, your techniques are also my techniques.
Ooh.
I shall swear an oath. From here, I will use your powers for the sake of this world. I will not waver from my path, even if I must leave a trail of bodies in my wake. I am the sheath, and I am also the blade. I exist to protect, but also to slay.
He is both.
Farewell, Tsukikage. Your technique will be reborn. It shall no longer be known as Art of Decay,
but as Art of Rejuvenation.
May you be cursed, demon blade.
but rather
as art of rejuvenation.
Hey, there we go. The sheath has snatched life from the blade, and Kagero's mind is finally quiet, free of noise. Tsukikage's fallen body faintly shimmers, dissolving into particles of light before being absorbed into Kagero's body. Then a ringing sound reverberates, the sound of a blade being sheathed, two halves, once more. But Kagero knows that sins committed by the blade must be atoned for by the blade, and that is why he cannot rest. He once stained the world of sanguineous red. Now he must dye it a new color. A single sword quietly slips back into the dark abyss of night. Wow, dude, what a great story. I really like the whole ending and the twist. And the whole, like, the like a usual book, like dialogue or text, Because, the whole thing, like this whole game has been mainly, like the dialogue is just through, it's just pretty much people talking. We never really had to read, like, me reading it out loud here. And yeah, it was pretty good. I like the description and stuff. Like it was really nice to read, even though I kind of suck at sometimes at reading. I did try my best. But yeah, I guess next time we'll do Alizard. But yeah, that was it for Kagero. We did Tsukikage, Alizard, Kagero, and Art of Rejuvenation. And because we have finished up Kagero's story here, we can now move on to the last leader here, which is Alucard. I can't wait to see what his story is like. I think his story is going to be the most related to the main story, like with the whole the cycle, the loop, whatever. I think it's going to explain everything because I feel like he's like the bigger picture around here. And yeah, I imagine there's going to be a lot of fighting too because I remember a lot of fights with in these stories here. So I'm not sure. It might be longer than usual. Let me see, how much chapters does it have? Because we also have to do the 9 one. Okay, so maybe in the next video I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, we can do 4 each. It'll probably be very long, but yeah, we'll see how this goes. It looks like just one battle with the with I guess the first video, then the second video. Oh, 2 battles. Okay, I thought it might be more. Anyway, guys, yeah, next time Alucard. That was Kagero in this video, and that'll be it for now, guys. That's game.